Hi everyone, and welcome back to our Final Fantasy Let's Play. Last time we spent quite a bit of time in Play Online and exploring and kind of remembering the really never was portal service that Squaresoft created to accompany Final Fantasy XI. And we did an extensive look at the character creator, though there were a little issues there, but we worked them out now. And also, the wonderful thing is I figured out how to get my controller to work so I can maneuver much more readily and interact with the world in a more elegant fashion than the keyboard setup last time. The keyboard and mouse setup was very strange. There are people shouting all kinds of things. Someone's looking to do ambuscade, which I think is a with one of the PvP aspects of this game. And then someone is doing something about capacity points, dough gates, Jinpu, Idris, very fast all the time. Oh, I guess they're selling themselves as a party member or something. Don't know. So this week we are going to we're in the capital city of the Kingdom of Sandoria, as our introduction told us. We've come here to seek our fortune as Antifa Rose, who is like the ultimate mall white girl. And this week we are going to start by exploring this big city. And what better place than like right over here by whatever this structure is. See people hanging out here. This is our Pishin. That lad Ramanel runs parcels for us. Ever does he toil to support his ill mother. Why, it brings tears to my eyes. Damn. Oh, and he's sad. Look, he's crying. Oh, there's Ramanel. Remember him from last week? He has deliveries to make. Sorry, it's nighttime. Look at this. It is nighttime. There are stars out and the skies are dark. And he's still running packages. Who's Simi? Simi is... Hold on, we can do something neat. We can get into the first person mode. Whoa. This is Simi. Check out Simi's outfit. It's a good fit, Simi. We respect that. Simi is an elf. You can tell by the ears. The elves in this are... Like, everyone is much hippier in this than in Final Fantasy XIV. I gotta say... Oh, no, I don't want to log out. Unfortunately, the menus don't really map perfectly on the controller the way other games do. I just want to check to make sure, because no, we're in 60 by 9. That's just everyone's just a little awkward shaped here, but much hippier. So what's Simi's deal? Let's talk to Simi. Welcome to the auction house. Do you have any questions about our establishment? So what is the auction house? Auction house can be found in all of Vana'diel's major cities. Here, adventurers gather to bid on battle spoils, unwanted items, old armor, almost anything. Adventurers may use any auction house regardless of nationality. Is there anything else you would like to know? How are auctions run? The first adventurer to bid at or above the asking price will automatically purchase the product. Once put up for auction, merchandise will remain there for a maximum of 30 weeks. Vana'diel time. 9.5 days Earth time. Interesting. If merchandise does not sell within this time limit, it will be returned to the seller's current residence. Is there anything else you would like to know? Are there any fees? Transaction fees are proportional to the amount for which an item is put up on auction. The method of calculating the fee is different for single items and stackable items. Now, see, that's interesting. I think a lot of places have gotten rid of that. I don't think 14 does the different calculation for a single item versus a stack. Transaction fees collected when the merchandise is put up for auction. This fee is non-refundable. It's definitely. Well, I mean, 14 doesn't have an auction house per se. It just has a market board, which I guess is interesting. Honestly, I kind of miss the auction house days because you could put something up and it would at least sell for something most of the time. How do you check up on merchandise? A small amount of time is required before new merchandise appears on our bid list. Once an item appears on your sales status list, it may not be immediately appear on the bid list. If you do not see your item on the bid list, try look up again at a later time. I think we're good learning about the auction house. The auction house, from what I understand, so here's the auction house. We go here, and we want to auction counter. We want to let's see. We can bid on things. And we have up here in the corner with weapons, armor, scrolls, medicines, furnishings, materials, food, crystals, and others. Let's just check out what's the others on the list. So we've got 3 kinds of miscellaneous, beast-made materials, card, ninja tools, cursed items, and automaton. Let's just check out some weapons. And we use staves as a white mage. So let's check out what kind of staves are on for sale. An ash staff. Holly staff. That's level 11. We can't use that. And that's level 23, 39, 15. So there's a lot of higher level. And it's not sorted in any kind of meaningful way. There's the ash pole, which is level 5. So what is okay? So these are poles. These are staves, and these are poles. That mythic pole, that 8-sided pole, and this is another stave. An onion staff. What's the onion staff? There's not one for sale. There's not a lot of things for sale. There's an elm staff for sale. We could bid on that. Let's see. We could bid. Current gil is 10. We could bid 1 gil on the elm staff. Make a bid of 1 gil for the elm staff. Why not? Let's see what happens. We made a bid of 1 gil for the elm staff. We were unable to buy the elm staff for 1 gil. So that's the auction house. Isn't that fun? This is Lanqueron. What is Lanqueron? After specifying recipient, place items in empty slots to send them to the recipient's delivery box. This is a mailman. He's a delivery man. But it looks like we have equipment. We should. Oh, look at that. We have an onion rod. Let's equip our onion rod. There we go. It's a big ol' onk. We don't have. What are our storage options? Is there anything in our storage? Nope. Just our inventory. Okay. We are currently wearing a Hume vest, Hume gloves, Hume pants, and Hume boots. If we can take these off, and now we're just running around in our underwear, which is kind of fancy. It's a lot fancier underwear than you get in Final Fantasy XIV, I have to say. I'm honestly a little bit mad about that. Why don't we have fancy underwear in Final Fantasy XIV, you know? This is Vaglog. I'm not going to pronounce anyone's names right. He is also parcels delivered to rooms anywhere in Vana'diel. So he'll deliver them to rooms anywhere in Vana'diel. And this is Blender. What a blender. My brother always takes my sweets. It's not fair. And who's Authir? Oh, something's happening. We're getting a proper cutscene now. What's up, Othir? That's mine. Give it back. Oh, Blender is... You're so selfish. I lent you something yesterday. When are you going to give it back? Oh, these brothers are squabbling. And now Vana'diel is up, and he's an old elf man. He's like, why are you, what are you two bickering about, eh? He took my sweets, and Mother always says that taking without asking is stealing. I'm not stealing. This brat won't give me back the toy I lent him. Now, boys, toys and candies are temporary, but you'll be brothers your whole lives. Do you understand? Bro, yes, but... Grandpa Vana'diel is gonna beat your ass, Othir and Blender. So there are many kinds of brothers in this world. Some get along, and others fight whenever they meet. Achoo! Oh no, it's Trion. Your Highness, have you caught cold? Aye, from my scheming brother, Puge, no doubt. But someday you will need each other. Compared to the Great War 20 years ago, your squabbles are chocobo feed. Okay, the shout channel needs to calm down. Maybe. Othir is kind of being a little shit now, though. Oh no, they're both being little shits, I suppose. Nee, we're little brothers. I hear of battle in lands abroad. What if another war came and fiends knocked through these walls? You'd forget your quarreling then. Would they, though? You really think fiends will attack? Fiends don't scare me. Heh, that's the spirit. Grow strong, my boys. You'll be out slaying beastmen soon enough. So, okay, so this is... what Grandpa started out kind of okay, and then in the end he was just like, no, you're gonna go fucking killing beasts. Beastmen who, you know, they have lives and agendas and cultures and are, you know, entitled to exist, but not in this game. Not in video games, no. No. Beastmen aren't entitled to exist in video games. They're beastmen. Whenever you put men or something in front of men, you know, you mean non-men. You mean not people. That's just how it is. Greetings. This is Fontalube. Okay, Fontalube. Greetings. I am a journeyman trainer from the VCS, and I have been sent into this town to promote knowledge exchange between chocobo owners. We believe that the best way to promote interaction between chocobo owners is through interaction between chocobos. And after countless VCS conferences, we recently agreed on the establishment of a new program, Camp Queh. Breeders need only possess a chocobo to join. Please speak with me again if you are interested. So, this is Chocobo Land. This is Coleon. Top of the day to you, missus. Would you like to try your luck at digging for sparkly with your bow? Wait 1 minute there. You ain't got no Regied bow in the stables, do ya? Well, we don't have a chocobo. Well, then you better just move along all nice like, aight? What even is that dialect? I don't know. What is the accent that I was trained to do? I don't know. This is Esmalig. You there, adventurer. I wonder, have you heard of the so-called Cavernous Moths? This is what many are calling the strange stone effigies appearing throughout Vana'diel. I don't know if it's true or not, but some say that it was a wicked rituals of orcish mesmerizers on the stones that caused them to assume that wretched form. Okay, so there's weird shit going on in Vana'diel. This is the Chocobo. This is the door to the Chocobo stables. Say hi to these Chocobos. Look at these nice Chocobos. They're all nice and stabled. And they've been hanging out with Camarine. If you wish to ride a Chocobo, you must possess a Chocobo license and have a high enough job level. So, in order to get a Chocobo, or to ride a Chocobo, we need to have a Chocobo license. That's good. You're not just anyone Okay, yeah, they're all about that. This is Avralogue. Let me know if you have any questions about chocobo raising. Ah, the VCS is the Vana'diel Chocobo Society, of course. And there's a whole lot we can learn about chocobos, but we can't do any of that now. Just let me know if you ever get curious. We will find out about chocobos eventually, because they're a good thing to find out about. You know, let's just and we'll get a chocobo before too long. This is Ophelia. Hi, Ophelia. The dark plague grows ever stronger if it is not stopped soon. No, that's all. She's just kind of thinking about the dark plague that's growing stronger, and it needs to be stopped. Okay, good day, ma'am. Welcome to the Sandorian branch of the VCS Chocobuck Exchange Depot. Oh wait, I'm sorry, but we only offer our service to members of this nation's CRA branch. If you wish to browse our wares, you must first sign up with the local CRA official. I guess the Chocobo Ranching Associate? Chocobo Racing Association? One of those, I'm sure. So we're just wandering around. Let's see, we're kind of around Victory Square, and we just went through this chocobo stable, so we can zoom out a little bit. We started our adventures coming in through the West Gate from presumably West Ronfair. So I think let's go up through Victory Square. Let's go up this way. We're on the grass now that changed to a different sound. Oh, here's... Let's say hi to these, to Femite and Ruva. What up, Femite? While a few Sandorians choose the life of an adventurer, the rest of us hide behind these walls, clinging to outdated traditions. Wow, that's, My lady is concerned about Sandoria's future. She's worried about how much we are bound to ceremony. Okay, but you're also her lady. Of course, the convergence of old and new has always been part of who we are, hasn't it? Has it? Have you been about, has Sandoria been about the convergence of old and new, or are you all like aristocratic old elves? Ruva is an older elf. You can tell she's got a rather lined face, but then there's this chick right here. She's concerned about the future of Sandoria. She doesn't think we should cling to the old ways, but she also has like a lady in waiting who's like just an old woman. This is Giselle. The Minstrel of Melodies is my name. For a mere 10 gil, I'll recall your past, your stories of love, anger, triumph, and shame. The river of memories runs deep and vast. Which memory will you have recalled? So we can replay cutscenes here. So far we only have the one cutscene, the Dueling Brothers, but if we pay him 10 gil, we can watch the cutscene again. And this is Meldan. What up, Meldan? The Minstrel of Melodies is my name. For mere 10 gil, I'll recall your past, but I find that you're lacking in cash or in fame, so until that time, my kind offer will last. Okay, so we don't have anything important for her. This is a big fancy gate. Look at that, and there's weird embossed statues of man. And there's like those lovely trees. Those are nice trees. There's not a whole lot going on here. Remember, this game had to be rendered on the PlayStation 2. So it is a little Spartan at times. And this place was particularly Spartan because there was a time, it's rather empty now, but all these spaces were filled with people. And they would be emoting, and they would be hanging out parked, and you could click on them and they would be selling items on their person. People were kind of their own independent body vendors. This is Malem. What does Malem have to say? Your fate rides on the changing winds of Vana'diel. I can give you insight on the local weather. Okay, what's the Ronfar weather like? Today, that area's weather will be sunny with a chance of clouds. Tomorrow, the weather will be sunny with a chance of clouds. The weather the day after tomorrow will be sunny. And that's the report straight from Vana'diel's official weather link shell. So, that's a weather lady. She gets the weather from inside her ear. Her little link shell that she listens to things. Ah, this is Afage and Aubergard. What do they have to say about what we're doing? Beyond the arch lies northern Sandoria, where Chateau de Orgy, the cathedral, and the consulates of allied nations stand. So this is the arch. You stand beneath Victory Arch. Beyond lies northern Sandoria. The tale of its magnificence stretches back some 300 years to the era of Warking Oshaphagus of Darth Plagueis the Wise. The arch stands impervious, unfelled even by the great chaos brought about by the Civil and Crystal Wars. It is precisely this permanence that has made the Victory Arch the pride of the Royal Army. So this arch has lasted for 300 years and 2 wars. One of them is the Civil War. The other one is a Crystal War. I wonder what the Crystal War was about. Probably about crystals. But I wonder what kind of Crystal War was it? So we're going to the arch into a new space, into northern Sandoria. And Warking Oshaphagus. Come on. Like, what is that name? Look at this nice cutscene of people doing things. Having conversations 6 feet apart. Get them social distancing. They need to be wearing masks, though. Have you heard what's going on in Adventurous, the land to the west? I have. Things are starting to heat up, but can you imagine pioneering new lands in this day and age? What in Vana'diel could they possibly be thinking? The lands are filled with airships, yet they pretend at being trailblazers. The whole affair certainly seems ludicrous enough. Not like it affects us here, though. Only adventurers would. Hi, I'm an adventurer. Can I help you? What's this now? You want to know more about the colonization project? Yeah, bitch, tell me about the colonization project. Sorry, but we're as much in the dark as you. Beyond the reaches of the Sea of Zafmlug, towards where the sun sets, lies Adventurous. It's a country in its own right, no? Quite savage lands for a country, I must declare. Still though, word is that they are searching for able-bodied adventurers to serve as pioneers. Wow, well this certainly is, if memory serves, wasn't the Juneau Chamber of Commerce and Industry holding some sort of test for interested applicants? If exploring new lands piques your interest, you might consider heading over to find out more. And we bow to them and walk off. Well, if you truly feel they need your aid, I wish you the best of luck. Wow, so that was a conversation we just had with 2 ladies of the motherland about colonization. This is the Victory Arch. Beyond lies southern Sandoria. Okay. What about Soxian? What do you got to say? You stand before Victory Arch. Southern Sandoria is on the other side. So they don't have as much to say as the guys on the other side of the fence. This is Durog and Jufao, and they're bards doing their thing. Mevaloud. What's up, Mevaloud? Nearby is a large square with a fountain, the parade grounds. Each country has a consulate there. Where are the consulates? Really, you adventurers should learn to open your main menu and select map before asking directions. Well, shit. Again, not even fucking trying, which is great. This is non-terrene. You seem lost, recruit. Tell me if there's anything you wish to know. Oh, so we can ask him more about, you know, going out and fighting and shopping and know more about adventuring. Excuse me. It's actually like 3 o'clock in the morning. I forgot that there is such a thing as server maintenance, even this far removed, because they're still actually adding to Final Fantasy XI. So I had to wait until server maintenance was over to begin recording tonight, which is why I'm recording very late. So I'm a bit yawny. I apologize. I want to know more about adventuring, though. Recruits, don't you know which way to hold a sword? And recruits don't know which way to hold a sword, and you think you're ready. Well, what would you like to know? Helping people, hunting monsters, making easy money, working for my country. So we really have some, you know, we have altruism, we have genocide, we have capitalism, and then we have nationalism. I love being an adventurer. Let's find out about helping people. A commendable choice. I saw a lady in front of a house on Pikeman's Way who may be in need of assistance. This is how you get quests in Final Fantasy XI, by the way. Like, people don't have exclamation marks above their heads. You had to read like the text of what people were saying to you and then go, okay, a lady in front of a house on Pikeman's Way who may be in need of assistance. Should you need directions, ask those around you. Our citizens are friendly for the most part. I quite like that system. I don't like the check mark over the head. I really actually hate it like a lot. Oh, there we go. We fell down eventually. Gravity works. What is this? Albesh. Albeshe. Oh, we got another cutscene. Look at that. How exciting. Oh, he's crying. Everyone's crybaby in this city. Except for those people over there who are just standing stock still. Oh, where could he be? I came here with my father and now he's gone. My father is a knight. Today he's on holiday and so we went out for a walk, but now... My father is so proud of his knighthood, he's still in uniform today. He looks noble indeed, though his armor creaks with each step. He's not wearing his helmet, though. He came through the victory arch together, but now... So this little shit's lost his dad, but he gave us a lot of information. This is another quest. My father, his father's missing. We need to find his father, obviously. And so, what are our clues for how we fucking figure out who this kid's father is? Well, he's not wearing his helmet, but he's wearing his armor. So he's gonna be a dude in armor without a helmet. So let's like wander around, find dudes without armor. Who's this? This is Antonian. He's not a soldier-looking guy, though. The kingdom's influence is waning in Argano. I cannot import goods from that region, though I long to. Now that guy, he's telling us like we're losing influence in Argano. Aragano. He can't get the goods that he wants. We need to do some influencing. This is Alaska. Hey Alaska. Can I interest you in some magical maps? Map of the Bastok. So we can buy maps from her. We can buy a map of all these interesting places. Look at these names. So there's Bastook, Windurst, Juno, Ordell's Caves, Gelsba, Devoy, Carpenter's Landing, the Zerun Mines. I want to go to the Zerun Mines. The Palboro Mines, Badeau, Gideus, Castle Ostroya, the Maze of Shakrami, map of Litalor region, Bibiki Bay, Quiffim Island. Okay, she's got all kinds of maps. This of the LDM Necropolis, Garlay Citadel, Elshimo regions, Northlands area, King Ronper's tomb, the Dangrif Wadi, the Harutoto ruins, the Bostono Oubliette, Toraimarai Canal, Guskin Mines, Crawler's Nest, Rangwon Pass, Delfux. We are going to discover all of these places, and we're going to go there, and we're going to buy our maps from her. But we're not doing that now because we have like no money. But thanks, Elska. I just tried to jump up that platform. I just tried to jump up it, but there's no jump in this game. You just kind of seamlessly keep running up it. There's a little invisible ramp. So we're looking for this kid's dad now. We should just keep talking to people around the square, I think, don't you? This is Fair Rupgiant. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm talking about. Okay, what up, Fair Rupgiant? Ever heard of the Bruguiere Consortium? They're the largest trading company in Sandoria, with merchants traveling as far as Juneau. The vast cargo rooms down at the port belong to them, you know. There's a lot more like involved with kind of the political aspects of this world than a lot of other MMOs did. And we're very clearly in kind of a era of colonialism and kind of, you know, a decline in nationalism, and it gets kind of weird at times. It's pretty interesting. But you have to really kind of pay attention to like what the little people are around saying. Like, and you Visand. Everyone's got all these elves with their fucking names. Always take care of your sword, the body that wields it, and the spirit that guides them. Whether you lose your sword or lose your arm, never quit while you still have fight left in you. So most places say, you know, don't worry about running away. It's not always a bad idea. And this guy's like, no, keep fucking going for it. You got your arm cut off? Don't stop. This is Amige, A-M-A-N. Ah, good day, ma'am. I'm with the Adventurous Mutual Aid Network. We got mutual aid networks in Final Fantasy, y'all. I'm now taking applications for new mentors. What is a mentor, you ask? Well, in short, a mentor is an experienced adventurer who's willing to offer some of their time to help out the less traveled companions. If this sounds like the job for you, then feel free to sign up today. To become a mentor, you must have completed the Records of Eminence Objective Mentor License. Accepting Mentor License requires that you have over 180 hours of playtime and have completed the Records of Eminence Objective Repelling an Ambuscade. Please note that registering and serving as a mentor, as well as utilizing the services of the mentor program, are to be done at the player's own discretion. Square Enix will not be held responsible for the actions and or comments of any mentors. No benefits of any kind will be provided to those who choose to participate in the mentor program. When you agree to participate in the mentor program, you have acknowledging that you have read and understood the above terms. I'm sorry, but you do not meet the requirements necessary to accept the Records of Eminence Objective Mentor License. So we just got rid of Eula. Guillerme. Behold, Chateau de Orgy, the greatest fortress in the realm. It's very wide and short, which I respect. Bashroom. Bashroom, you stand before Chateau de Orgy. If you've no business here, be gone. So he's kind of a dick. Hey, Hasura, you've got like lights and stars above your head. What's going on? Okay, they're a person. We can check them out. What's their deal? They've got their little fancy outfit. I'm just gonna come out and say it, but like I think a lot of the outfits in you registered a new home point. You are now able to teleport here from any other home point. So we've registered with this little crystal, so now we can teleport there. A lot of the outfits in Final Fantasy XI look sick. And they're really good, and I wish Final Fantasy XIV would bring more of them in. There's not a new thing. There's a zone in 14 called Eureka, and if you're not familiar with it, it's basically Final 14's attempt to like just kind of bring in the kind of the feeling, the spirit of Final Fantasy 11 into 14, and I love it, and it's wonderful. But they have 2 pieces of gear from 11 that they brought in that are like kind of special to that area that you can buy and wear. Trisvane, Glare. This is no place for the weak. Leave it once. Well, fuck you, Trisvane. Just because you're taller than we are and you've got sunglasses. Look at his little Morpheus glasses. He's got little Morpheus glasses. Vana'diel. What up, Vana'diel? There's a guard in the dungeon of Chateau de Gorgy. Have you heard what they say of him? They say he's a vampire. He dwells there, perhaps to hide from the light, and there's plenty of adventurers to suck fresh blood from. Okay. This is a porter Moogle. Look at this little fellow. Look at this guy. He's just floating here. What's up, porter Moogle? Welcome to MHMU's porter service, Kupo. Which of your burdensome belongings shall I take off your hands today? No thanks. I don't think we need anything from him. We can look around while we're here, though. There's the sky. There's clouds moving. And it's just like a nice, big, long courtyard. There's the arch. Yeah, and there's an embassy. This really does feel like kind of like an embassy row. They really kind of did capture the spirit of that. Ron Paul Reggae. It's been 20 years since my son joined the Temple Knights, and still Ronfar stick with orcs. It's all the fault of those royal knights. Does Prince Tryon think to undo all that my son has wrought? Does he? You got any more about it, buddy? No, he's mad about the royal knights. Remember, the Temple Knights are the ones who go out into the forests and go and fight beastmen, and then the royal knights hang out and like just like protect the kingdom. Esqualia. Have you heard of the goddess of the dawn? When the gates of paradise open, the Shining One will leave all Sandorians to her celestial utopia. Esqualia runs a cult. Where are we? Miagao, what's up, Miagao? Weary traveler, come pray with us. Here in the Sandaori Cathedral, we devote our lives to helping people reach the shining gates of paradise. So we're getting weird with religion already. Should you wish to know more about paradise, come to the Vicescu's sermon. Much will be revealed. Vicesques? Should you wish to hear the sermon, please prepare an offering of a skin of Cheval River water as proof of your faith. You will need a blessed water skin to bring the water. Please beseech the friar who stands thither. Okay, so now we're getting a real ass quest. So we need a skin of Cheval River water to prove our faith, and we need a blessed water skin to get that water. And so we have to talk to a friar who stands over there. I don't know which thither. So there's Bolger and there's Nouvelle. May paradise open its gates to you. Okay, well, sure. Thanks, guy. Nouvelle, what's up? You got a water skin? Should you seek a blessed water skin, step forth. I humbly ask for a donation of 10 gil. May paradise open its gates to you. Do we not have 10 gil? Okay, maybe we need to trade him. No. Nope. Okay. I guess we just don't have 10 gil. Let's... No. Oh my god. Let's see. Okay, let's check. Maybe it's our status. So, oh, here we go. Look at our status. We have 30 HP, 26 MP, 0 TP. Our strength is 6, our dex is 5, our vit is 6, our agility is 6, our intelligence is 6, our mind is 8, and our charisma is 7. We are a white mage, so mind is kind of our principal stat. We are a level 1 might mage, but we're also a level 1 warrior, a level 1 monk, a level 1 black mage, a level 1 med rage, and a level 1 thief. We have so much manifest possibilities. Our combat skills are suck. Our magic skills are suck. Our craft skills are suck. We are amateur at everything. We have no currencies. Look at all of these currencies. This game has existed for a long time. It has accrued so many goddamn currencies. But I have login points. I have none of these currencies. Look at all of them. Look at all these currencies. This is incredible. Guild points for every one of the crafting things has its own fucking currencies. Amazing. I'm so excited about all of these currencies. Oh, there's a second page of currencies. This game has so many expansions and so many currencies. Look at all of this nonsense. This is beautiful. Final Fantasy XIV wishes it could have this many currencies. What's Unity? Unity info. Preparing data. Please wait a moment. Unity chat settings. Active. Our current Unity is none. Okay. There's some kind of ranking thing. We have playtime. We specialize your character by trading merit points for various skill and attribute adjustments. Job points. Displays a list of jobs to which you may apply job points. We don't have either of those. We don't even have them unlocked yet. This is our profile. Our nation is Sandoria. Our race is Hume. Our home point is South Sandoria. That's where when we die, we can respawn, and we'll respawn us in Southern Sandoria. We are rank 1, and we have no rank points. Our monstrosity, our gladiator rank is Gla, and we have 0 prestige. We will find out more about all of this as we go along, I'm sure. What's our equipment? We have 10 gil. Well, so then why won't Nouvel give us? Maybe we're just going to talk to Biologe. All of Altana's children are welcome here. So Altana is their god. Calavor. The gates of paradise only welcome souls free of desire. I have given my riches to the cathedral. I am now free. Well, so what does the cathedral need with? May Altana guide my soul to paradise. My heart is calm as never before. Okay, Calavor, you gave all of your wealth to the cathedral. Why does the cathedral need it if you don't need it? This is Malfine. Truly fortunate are we that words of sacrament are read every day. This is how all the religious people here talk in Sandoria. They talk like that. Perivian. With each sermon I take another step closer to paradise. Pelamy. What is a Pelamy? Is this your first time here? Join us in prayer. Maureen? Hapsk Shaman sometimes addresses the city from the balcony. You know, I long for his blessing, if but once. So we've got a Pope Fitzagat. Paradise is a place without fear, without death. Okay, Arno. What up, Arno? I shall begin shortly. Should you have questions, kindly beseech the friar at the narthex. God bless the writers of this game for correctly using narthex. Queen, goddess above, deliver us to paradise. The goddess Altana is going to open the gates of paradise to all of Sandoria. Okay, Nuvale, I have 10 gil. Should you seek a blessed water skin, step forth. I humbly... Yeah, I've got that. Items. Oh, I have it. What's an Adventurous coupon? Oh, that's right. We got that last time. This coupon is distributed to promising recruits to get them started. We need to find that person that we were supposed to give that to. No, I have no way of giving this man gil. I can't trade him. Oh, we have missions? No. What are our quests? Waters of the Cheval and Father and Son. So these are quests we've now acquired. So our summary for the quest is draw water from the Cheval River in East Romfar. And a child stands crying in the parade grounds. Find his father for him. That's all we get. That's it. I don't... Can we trade? See, now I'm just breaking out. Blessed water skin, bitch. Give it to me. Okay, no. Give me the blessed water skin. No, he's not gonna do that. / pay the damn man. That's not a command. So I don't know what's going on there. He doesn't seem to want my money. I have 10 gil, but he won't take it. Epidur. I watch over friars on retreat. They journey to the hallowed white spires of every land to bond with the essence of Altana. So there are hallowed white spires in every land that are connected to the goddess Altana. How interesting. Where are we going? We're going up this tower. We're going up this cathedral's... We're just kind of wandering around the cathedral. Look at that. Okay, we can look down. We can see. Let's talk out to Narsharal here. Behold the beauty of this cathedral. We failed to protect it once, but never again. Oh, so this... When war came, the Victory Arch, was okay, but not the cathedral. That's very interesting. I guess Altana is the patron goddess of the city, then? It seems like the cathedral is entirely devoted to like a kind of a mystery cult all for her. And they've got a little menorah there. Like you do. Okay, I don't... Miguel, how do I give them... Yeah, I know. I want to give him the money, but he won't take it. He's acting like I don't have money. But I do. I promise I do. I'm just a heathen, that's all. Charlotte Magnat. My name is Charlotte Magnat. I am engaged in the translation of ancient texts found in ruins across Vana'diel. It looks like you're just engaged in just standing next to a menorah, my guy. In like a basement. This is a door to the reliquary. Ooh, the reliquary. Look at this. Look at these relics. These pots. Pagasalis. What's up, Dark Plagueis? Behold the candles on either side of the epitaph. Vigilantly their flames have burned since the departure of Paps Muchavat. They are placed here to light his way to paradise. So the old Pope died. But many a candle are needed to keep his journey alight. Ever must the faithful bring lumps of beeswax for candle making. We humbly ask visitors to donate 2 lumps of beeswax. Would you make an offering? I accept. Altana smiles on the generous. Once you have obtained 2 lumps of beeswax, carry them thither, or hither. May paradise open its gates to you. May paradise open its gates to you. I mean, that's a nice message, I think, you know? It's pretty non-intrusive. So, we've collected a couple of quests now. Isn't that fun and exciting? Esqualia. Hey, Esqualia. Oh, there's Waikinosh. Bye, Waikinosh. You're gonna go do some stuff in that church. Uh-oh, this is a suspicious Elvaan with a weird... What the hell's going on over here? What up, suspicious Elvaan? I am elated that my lambent glow is apparent to thee. Visit my kinman, who dwelleth in the Pashau marshlands anon, if thou yearnest for an experience like none other. Okay, so that dude's gonna give me, it's like, he's gonna blow my mind, and we're gonna, like, bang in a tent on ayahuasca in, like, Zion National Park. Milchuka. What up, Milchuka? Specialty goods from Volbo. Specialty goods from Volbo. Let's check out her specialty goods. They've got rock salt in Volbo and fish scales. A chunk of rock salt. A chunk of rock salt. A chunk of rock salt that can be found on land. Fish scales. Handful of fish scales. These hard and beautiful scales of a giant fish. Chamomile. The herb is also a mild relaxant. It's Sweet William. A single white Sweet William. Okay, so those are goods from Volbau. This is the Link Shell Concierge. Look at their book, their floating magical book that's like not really near them. Fair greetings to you, Wanderer. I am a Link Shell Concierge, charged with uniting lone explorers of Vana'diel with link shells of similar goals. How may I help you today? Show me recruiting link shells? I'd like to hang out link pearls. I'm not going to join a link shell because they're hit or miss. Maybe we will eventually if I find if you know a good link shell that I should join. Sound off in the comments. This is letter rare. But I probably won't just because it'll be just chattiness in the menu, and we want to be able to read, and there's enough shouting going on. Long have the royal knights and temple knights watched over our kingdom. They are the sword and shield of Sandoria. But above all in the kingdom of Sandoria is the dragon knight. Alas, who knows what became of him? So there's a dragon knight and he is missing. Yeah, he's got nothing else to say to us about that. Pursuivant. What up, Pursuivant? The IRNC has dispatched me to help support all those who wish to participate in conflict. Only adventurers who have achieved rank 3 or higher may take part in official ballista matches. Ballista is one of the PvP things. Please return when you have proven your loyalty to your home nation. So we got to do a nationalism before we can do PvP. However, if you still wish to take part in ballista, participation in matches held within Diorama Abdhalj Gelsba is open to all citizens of Vana'diel. So there's ballista and there's Brenner, and they have rules, and I'm not really interested right now. So here is an embassy. This is an embassy. This is, that looks like Bastok. Ah, yes. So this is, here's Baraka. What up, Baraka? A Sandorian, huh? This is the consulate of Bastok. We're here to serve travelers from Bastok. And there's Danganronpa and Yevgeny IM. So, well, you know what? Let's while we're here. It's a nice little fireplace. Yevgeny is smart. She's hanging out by the fireplace. I am Yevgeny IM, an Iron Musketeer. I am one of the guards charged with overseeing Bastok's conquest campaign. I cannot help you. You should go find a guard from your own country. Iron Musketeer. Helaku. Hello there. I'm the consul from Bastok, named Helaku. Pardon me, but we're in the middle of a very important discussion here. Oh, fine, be that way. There's a painting on there, a little something on the window. Nope, can't do anything there. So this is a Bastok embassy. There's not a lot going on here. This room has like big like Morrowind vibes to me. Kind of just like yellow toned room that's got some people in it, not much else. But a couple weird, very obvious items. Mevaloud. Did we talk to Mevaloud already? We did. Nearby is a large square with a fountain. Parade grounds. Yeah. Yeah, we already talked to Mevaloud. So that's Bastok. That must be Windhurst. Let's find out. No, that's right. This is Junoan. There we go. Said it right. Ariane. If you have business with Consul Galahad, you'll find him inside. So the consul, the representative of Juno is Consul Galahad. Welcome to the Consul of Juno. Okay. Oh, there's Galahad. What's up, Galahad? How are you doing? Let's take a look at him. Yeah, he seems like a reasonable person. Welcome to the Consul of Juno. I'm Galahad, Consul de Sandioria. Okay, that's all he's got. What up, Ishwar? May I assist? Welcome to the Consul of Juno. No, that's Ishwar. May I assist you? Okay, Ishwar, you don't gotta be weird about it. I know when I'm not wanted. Damn. He's just like, may I assist you? Though to be fair, what are we doing here in the consulate? We're a Sandorian. That's just how it is. There's that little kid. Alright. Where's up, Gian? You've been to the cathedral, have you not? Did you not find it magnificent? All things are touched by the light of judgment. Ah, but it is hard to express faith in something so crude as words. Okay, Gian is like really into the temple, it would seem. Let's go this way. Let's take a look at our map. Okay, so we are currently in the parade ground. There's a drawbridge that takes us to the Chateau d'Orgy, and there's a big moat, and there's a cathedral which is also in the moat. We've been to the Consulate of Bastok. We've been to the Consulate of Juno. We didn't go to the Consulate of Windhurst, but we can go there later. And in the other area, there's Justy's Furniture, the Phoenix Perch Inn. And then we get into like the Laborman with the Blacksmith Guild, the Royal Armory, the Carpenter's Guild. Do you think that knight went to the Royal Armory? Because his armor is clanky. His son was like, my dad's armor is like squeaky and loud. Maybe he went to the armory. I'm making a fortune selling goods from Quiffen Island. If only it were under Sandorian control. Well, we need to control Quiffen Island, I guess. Look at all these people. Look at these beautiful cherry trees. Because it's spring now. Tolan. Hello, ma'am. Have you ever found yourself throwing away items because your Mog safe is overflowing with dusty sets of armor collected on your many adventures? My colleagues and I have heard the cries of your fellow adventurers and joined together to aid all those in need. Trade me a full set, and for a small fee, payable on pickup, we will hold on to it, all the while protecting it from thieves, moths, and any acts of god and or goddess. Please be forewarned that we cannot store high-quality equipment, and that the signatures on any pieces of collected armor will be lost. How may I be of service today? No, we don't have any armor sets for her, but we can apparently store our fancy armor for those people who, when we have too much armor. Narsad. Only the honorable may serve Sandoria in all her glory. We don't need vagabonds watering down our ranks. Wow, just finish your business and get out of our city. Wow, look at this. When I was young, Sandoria was a beautiful city where life was pleasant and the days were long. But now our rulers favor adventurers, drawing mobs of foreigners to town. Oh, my ears burn with their babbling. Wow, so we get like shitty old like nationalists over here. Fuck those bitches. Belbib DeVoe. What's up, Belbib DeVoe? These sluice gates divide northern Sandoria into two parts, the Parade Ground and Laborman's Way. Laborman's Way is much lower than the rest of the city, so to prevent flooding, we use these sluice gates to adjust the water for the entire district. What a handy thing to know. This is Justy's furniture. Let's go take a look at some furniture. Look at this nice furniture. Isn't this gorgeous furniture? Such lovely, lovely woodwork. Hi, Justy. Hello. We can buy twine, a water cask, a cask brimming with drinking water, a cupboard, a Sandorian cupboard featuring display shelves, an oak table, a sturdy table made of white oak, an armor box, sturdy wooden boxes used for storing pieces of armor, or a coffer, a long Sandorian coffer. So we can buy furniture. If only we had a house to put our furniture in. And they're gonna sell our furniture too. Wait, is that? Yeah, there you go. Morinad, our furniture is built to last. It's true, it will never break. Their furniture will never break or get weird and old or anything like that. It can't get water stained. Truly, it is enduring furniture. What is this? Abaloo. We're getting a cutscene. Look at that. Good day, adventurer. Montab. Confound it, what am I to do? Montab got that spiky ginger hair. What's the matter, Montab? Why aren't you cooking supper for the guests? That's just the problem. I started the soup sea and then I realized I've no batagreens. The broth is but water without it. Now that's odd. Just this morning I asked Boncourt to fetch one. Bonbon. This is Bonbon. Yes, Master Abul. Abule? Where are the batagreens I asked for? Oh, I forgot to tell you, the grocer said his herb man ran into orc, so he wouldn't get any today. I searched every stall in the city, but there wasn't a sprig to be found, honest. Well, how can I make my sheephead stew without batagreens? Bonbon, go track down this herb man yourself. Do you think I'm mad? Who would greet the guests if orcs got me? Now, simmer down, lads. Madam, you're an adventurer, are you not? We can't leave the city with fiends on the road, so we need your help. Our trader, a supplier of fresh produce, works from a tower on the southern edge of West Ronfar. Might you procure a clump of batagreens for us? Of course, you'll be paid for your time. What do you say? Well, we'll accept. Splendid. Take the supplies order to Feyret. He's in a tower far south into West Ronfar. He'll hand you a clump of batagreens in return. We always pay after delivery, so you needn't give him any money. Okay. So we got directions to go find their herb supplier because they need herb. They need greens for the stew because they're making edibles. This is Wave Gallet. Wave Galette. You like an adventurer obsessed with shining swords and gleaming shields, am I wrong? Well, the hallmark of an adventurer is a richly decorated domicile. Really, you must visit the furniture shop. We did. We went to the furniture shop and it looked very nice. It had lovely furniture. This is Tourette's. My big brother, he's a royal knight. He's off fighting orcs far, far away from here. It's so lonely without him, but someday I'll be a royal knight too, fighting by his side. Okay, sure. If he's not dead before then. What's back here? Let's check our map again. That's the watchtower. We don't want to go to the watchtower right now. We want to go up the Laborman's Way. I'm going to talk to this person first. This Fantarviant. Fantarviant, what's up? In the war 20 years ago, Sandorian knights crushed the Shadow Lord and his hordes. We sealed off the Northlands from whence he came. Windurst and Bastock, they could barely protect their gates. If it weren't for the valor of our knights, all would have fallen into shadow. Ooh. Shadow Lord. Ooh. And so this is like kind of the worky industrial area part of town. This is Gillipass. Nothing to report. Good job, Gillipass. Here's Caprica, which wasn't a great show, but we'll talk to Caprica anyway. He's late. I do hope he hasn't forgotten. Who? Okay. He's late. Well, I tried to help you, but I can't if you don't tell me anything. Oh, this is Secondian. Secondian, what's up? There's something foul in the air of late. Can you not feel it? I must get some charms to ward away this wickedness. To make such charms, I need 2 batwings. Might you bring me some? I'll bring you batwings, Secondian. I am in your debt. I need them to ward away darkness, you know. Remember, that's 2 batwings. So let's, again, we have our status. We can, nope, it's not there. Where is it? Where is our little, yes, our quests. So there are quests and there are missions. I think mission is like the main story and the quests are kind of side quests. So we also have records of imminence. We'll find out more about that later. So look at we've got all these quests that we've just kind of picked up just by talking to people. And they didn't have any indicators that they had a quest, so we just had to learn from talking to them. This is Meow. Meow, you should be a cat girl. Why must all craftsmen be so uptight? That's a good question. But they surely are. Let's check our map real fast. So this is the Blacksmith Guild. It's the door to the Blacksmith Guild. We open the door to and this is Dagobah and Lucretia. What up, Lucretia? Blacksmith Guild shop at your service. Oh, and see, we can buy an anvil. That's what we need to do blacksmithing. And a mandrel is used by the blacksmith and goldsmith guilds in the production of chains. It's copper ore, bronze nugget. They've got all kinds of things that we would love to buy from them. We'll call it smith kit. And this is Dagomir. What up, Dagomir? The shop is closed. The shop's hours are 8 to 23. Well then, so we can't do anything with him because the shop is currently closed. How interesting. I guess it's nighttime, so it's after 23? I don't know. Let's talk to Mulaujan. If you seek the Blacksmith Guild, you will find it right down the stairs. Take your time. You wouldn't want to fall now, would you? Can we fall from there? I don't think so. They got a railing. I guess maybe that's a reference. No. This is the weapons shop. Let's go in here. See what's going on in the weapons shop. This is Arlen and Taverine. What up, Arlen? What do you got? Welcome to the Royal Armory. He just wants to sell us stuff. We can't use any of this yet. We can't buy any of this yet. We don't have any gil. But we will eventually. We'll get some gil. Taverine. If you're looking for a weapon, we've got many in stock. Ah, and he's selling. So he's selling those hard guy weapons, the knives and stuff. And Arlen is selling... She's selling weird monk fists and special poles and staves. We don't need anything from them right now. But let's Bergenant. Hey Bergenant. At night, the starry sky here is a sight to behold. If it weren't for all those chimneys, it'd be a finer sight still. So we're concerned about, like, you know, pollution. The light pollution in this part of town is a problem because of all these chimneys. Look at those chimneys just pumping out all that soot. That's what happens. And this is Axeland. The Carpenters Guild. Ah. Hello, Joix. Joe 12. That's Joe 12. Kazierst and Schaupier. Let's talk to them. So this is a guild shop for get some bundling twine and buy some logs. We can't buy some of these logs until we're a higher rank. It's interesting. And then there's Schaupier. He's gonna tell us shop's closed. The hours are 6 to 21. Those hours are slightly different than the Ironworks one, or the Blacksmithing Guild. Villian, hello there. Through my teachings, I seek to raise awareness of Sandorian's fine citizens. My specialty is the elements and their correlations. Of course, those from abroad are welcome to my knowledge too. View the chart of elemental correlations? That's why not. Excellent choice, friend. This may not be the best place for study, but let's get started. So here is a chart of elements. The prime elements. So fire opposes, ice, opposes wind, opposes earth, opposes lightning, opposes water, opposes fire. And light and darkness oppose one another. There are 8 primal forms of energy. Behold, they are like a wheel, with arrows forming a circle. This shows how the myriad elements relate to one another. They are like 6 serpents in a circle, each biting the tail of the one before it. I will explain simply. Water puts out fire, whilst the heat of fire melts ice. Ice blocks wind, whilst wind wears away at earth. Can you see it right there? Earth steals energy from lightning, whilst lightning throws its bolts into water. Light and darkness occupy the center. They are in mutual opposition, for one cannot be both at once. Ah yes, there's one more thing you should know. The elements are tied closely to the status of your health. If you'd like to learn more, I'm willing to continue. Do we want to hear more? Maybe a little bit later. We can always come back to him and talk to him some more. And there's nothing else up that way, so we're gonna go down. And there's a stairwell over there. And people are doing all kinds of carpentry down there. They floated the logs in. Those big, tremendous logs. They floated them in on the little river, a little waterway. And this is Goldilocks. That's like Goldilocks, but Goldilocks. What up, Goldilocks? That's a shop, and they're closed now. They open at 11 to 22. Visual. For Gandhi produce for sale. So he's selling produce from far away, such as maple log, fairy apples, and bow greens. We don't want bow greens, we want bata greens. These are synergy furnishes. Wait, no, don't tell me. You'd strike me as a woman who's looking to learn a thing or two about synergy. Just give me a synergy crucible. Teach me. I thought you'd never ask. Synergy is both an art and a science, an evolution, nay, a revolution in synthesis. Using a synergy crucible in conjunction with a synergy furnace, the apparatus you see beside me, the synergist wields the power of multiple elements, a myriad element, to fabricate a veritable host of potent items. What we call a synergy crucible serves to dispense fuel crystals, the lifeblood of the synergy process, while also protecting its contents from the volatile reactions that occur within the bowels of the furnace. Synergy furnaces have been installed throughout the city for the use of all synergists. The crucible is sufficiently compact and lightweight that you can carry it with you. Synergy entry. Initiating the synergy process is as simple as inserting your synergy crucible into a furnace and commencing the infusion of elemental fuel. It's fuel, get it? Fuel. Needless to say, what will happen from there is not quite so simple. Successful synergy is contingent upon maintaining elemental equilibrium. The prescribed ratio, of course, will vary depending on the artifact you are attempting to create. You can increase the ratio of a particular element by burning the corresponding variety of fuel. But herein lies the rub. Synergy is still a young science, and the technology we employ remains, shall we say, unstable. A bit too much fuel here, a wrong lever pulled there, and the percolating pot will explode, spitting scalding elemental guck everywhere, which way to Fire's Day. That's why we smart synergists synergize in numbers. Too many culinarians might spoil the broth, but when it comes to synergy, it's the more the merrier. Interesting. So I think this is like multi-person fusion, which is a form of synthesis, which is a form of crafting. That's what we call crafting in this game, is synergy or synthesis. And the next level of that is synergy. Chopredo, what's up, Chopredo? A light or no? Now, what business would an adventurer have in the Carpenters Guild? This is a union for woodworkers, masons, and the like. Yeah, I mean, that's fair. What do these guys have to say? Ah, new recruit. What are you doing in the city? Get out there and slay some fiends. That's where the money is. Speaking of money, I haven't seen that gambler all day. Has he run off again? Oh no, Gilberdryer wants his money. You know him. I reckon he's out scouring the parade grounds for suckers with guild a wager. Who does he think he is, running off when we've piles of work to do? I'll give him a good lashing when he gets back. Oh. So, there's some drama there happening with the Carpenters Guild. This is all the Carpenters Guild. Hold on a second. Let's pull up our map again. The Carpenters Guild, the Royal Armory. So he wasn't at the Royal Armory. He wasn't at Carpenter's Lane. He wasn't here at all. How interesting. We could not find that man who had gone missing from that child. So maybe he's out at the parade ground somewhere. Where does this map take us? That takes us to Port Sandaoria. Let's find out about Pepigort. This gate leads to Port Sandaoria. Okay, that's all he's got to say to us about that. Oh, here's another crystal we can attune to. Aha, you registered a new home point. Yay! How useful. It's down this way. that more Blacksmith Guild? Yeah, it's more the Blacksmith Guild. But there's Rondapur. Forget not the labors of the common folk, as they ever support this mighty kingdom. Hell yeah, Rondapur said workers' rights. Palgivion. Would that Valdunia came again under the Santoorian dominion. I could then import its goods. We have a blacksmith guild and a carpenter's guild here in northern Sandoria. Their halls are open to the public, but do not interfere with their work. Okay. Did you hear the news? Someone's been going around offering to sell a copy of the castle floor plans. Yeah, you think? Oh look, it's Hanapuna. Or no, it's Maureen. Let's go say hi to Maureen. Are we already? What was over here? Who's over here? Avdwar. That's funny. I could have sworn she asked me to meet her here. How do I tell him to go to the other space? Alas. I want to be able to tell him, like, look, she's right up above you, bro. Where did she disappear to? Who can say? Alright, so we've done everything up here. I guess we'll go what's over this way. There's Tarat still. And did we go back here? What's back here? Oh, there's another crystal over there. There's two people over here. Gil Mama and Castle Chat. What up, Gil Mama? Owie, owsy wowsy, don't make me talk, I heard all over. Okay. Try though you may, there will come a time when failure is inevitable. Channel that agony and bitterness into creating a new plan. Okay, so we need to create a new plan when things go against us. Look at this dragon rope, Danganronpa. This is the entrance to the watchtower, which overlooks the woods of Ronfar. Okay, that's fine. What's down here? Let's find out down here. And oh, this is another way. This is home point number 1. Look at these books. These weird floating books. Hunt registry. A hunt registry has been placed here by the Adventurous Mutual Aid Network, Elvaan. Its pages are laden with the names of spine-chilling monsters. The Hunt Registry is a tome through which seasoned adventurers can undertake assignments to eliminate monsters deemed to be impediments to Elvaan activities. Assignments, or hunts, can be undertaken simply by selecting the name of a monster listed in the registry. Pertinent information such as monster elusiveness and ferocity have been recorded for your reference. As safety cannot be guaranteed, we ask that you hunt within your ability. Hunts pit you against creatures of extreme ferocity and are not intended for training. For this reason, you cannot undertake a hunt while a training regime is active. Should party members undertaking a common hunt defeat the objective, the kill will be considered valid for all. Once the completion of a hunt, record your success in a hunt registry. Doing so will earn you rewards corresponding to difficulty as well as skylids. Sklids? Tokens of your valor. Many scuds will grant you access to increased difficulty in rewarding assignments. Be warned, however, that once expended, squids will not be refunded for any purposes. Lastly, please note that a mandatory cooldown period will be imposed upon all hunters following the completion of a hunt. Until this time has elapsed, you will not be permitted to take another hunt. Interesting. So, we just learned about hunting in this game. Survival Guide. It appears you have arrived at a new survival guide provided by the Adventurous Mutual Aid Network. Common sense dictates that you should now be able to teleport here from similar tomes throughout the world. Okay, sure. And so Antifa Rose is kind of wandering around. Where's Antifa Rose now? Pierre Vidos, what up? Care to see what I have? What have you got, buddy? He's got a wooden arrow and a crossbow bolt. That's not very interesting. It's a Moogle. This is Davel. Find your way around northern Sandoria. Let me show you what's there. Let's take a look at his map. In the center lie the parade ground and its fountain. Around them stand Chateau d'Orgy, the Sandoria Cathedral, and the consulates of our allies. Laborman's Way runs to the northwest. Down there you can find great centers of industry like Carpenter's Guild and the Blacksmith Guild. Okay, thanks Davil. Exenmill. Your heir, your attire. An adventurer, I assume. Have you come looking to register for conflict? I truly am sorry, but we're not accepting applications from those who have yet to prove their loyalty to the crown. However, do not let that dampen your spirits. I'm positive the day will come when I can welcome you back to our noble ranks. The future of our kingdom is riding on your shoulders. Well, that's no pressure at all. Bear Paw. This is where citizens of other nations apply for citizenship in Sandoria. Since you are Sandorian, there's not much I can do for you. God, isn't that the truth? That sounds extremely like government. Grillau. What up, Grillau? Oh, Grillau's gonna do something. A recruit? What do you want with this gatehouse? Ah, a mission. We can get assigned missions. A mission, please. Not much work for those wet behind the ears, but... How about slaying orcish scouts? Only the yellowest of yearlings would run from that, and we've no work for cowards here. If you take the mission, I'll be happy to explain. Yeah, tell me more. Here's your mission. Orcish scouts roam outside. Kill one, bring me his axe as proof. You'll have to bring me an orcish axe. No other kind will do. Understand? That's all. You take the mission then. I accept the mission. Bring me one of those axes and your mission will be a success. No running away now. We've a proud country to defend. Okay, so missions are nationalism. No. They are quests that you do for your nation. And they're important. They have cutscenes. And so we're gonna do that. Right now we're just getting all these kind of quests together. So we can get them all done. Hail, soldier. I'm a purveyor tasked with furnishing the brave men and women of Voidwatch with essential supplies. I don't know what Voidwatch is. That's after my time. We'll find out. And if you're thinking like, oh god, Dia, this is taking so long. We've barely done part of the city. Yeah, this is a capital city, and we are gonna spend a couple episodes getting familiar with it, talking to everyone we really can and need to. But then we won't. We'll be done. Like once we do it, we'll be done with it, and you don't have to worry about that anymore. And you can be like, oh, thank God. But you might wish like, oh, I wish Dia would go back to the city and just kind of walk around and talk to nice people. Like Ku Mozoli. I wish that all Sandoria was full of pretty flowers. Okay. I wonder if everybody knows about gardening. Hi there, miss. Have you heard? Have you? She's supposed to be purring, but I'm not going to do that. What are you talking about? Do you really want to know? Really, really? Listen, I know all the secrets of gardening. Want to know? What do you want to know? What do you want to know? What is gardening? Take a seed, plant it in a flower pot, and leave the rest to your Moogle. That's gardening. Then after a while, a pretty flower blooms. And then the flower turns into fruit, and you can get all kinds of neat stuff. Kumazoli stares off in the distance. Oops, I was just thinking about all that delicious fruit. Her. What do I need to start? Okay, to start off, you're gonna need a flower pot and some seeds. You can buy flower pots in towns, but you're gonna have to go out and get your own seeds from plant monsters. And then quests. What? Guess what? Guess. Give your plant a crystal and its fruit will change. Really? Oh, and I was just thinking about all the different kinds of fruit and her. Okay. So there's gardening in this game, which we knew to an extent. We'll get to that, like, fairly soon, honestly. Maybe not this episode, but maybe next episode we'll take a look at what's going on there. And now we're back in the center of the parade square, and I think we'll call it here. This has been an episode, I think. I feel like it has. And what a wonderful time we've had. As Antifa Rose, exploring the wide world of Sandoria. What a strange kingdom. Forward-looking in some ways and deeply regressive in others. It's odd, but that's what castles really are. Monuments to that. So yeah, we are gonna call it here for tonight, depending on when you're watching this. And I hope you have a wonderful time, and may paradise open its gates to you, for real. So this is Antifa Rose and your host Dia, and we're gonna say good night. So take care and be well, and see you next time.